Welcome back to Welcome Home. I'm Rachel Holder with Compass Real Estate. Well, we're back with Kealie Williams, owner of Parallel Solutions, to talk about all things home organizing. Kealie, how does one get started as a professional home organizer? That's my first question.
Well, I think it's something that is definitely a passion and that you're drawn to. Even as a child, I was always organizing and sorting things and really bringing calm out of chaotic situations. And so I just naturally transitioned into professional organizing.
If someone has not been a natural organizer, perhaps since childhood, tell me some signs that you might just need a professional organizer.
I think if you feel like that you could be more organized, if you feel like that you're always looking for things, if you start organizing and you're overwhelmed, you have a hard time making decisions, or if you really just want expert advice and to learn a new skill. Because like you said, you're not a natural organizer and not everyone is, and that's okay.
We know why we might need one now. Tell me about some of the benefits of using a professional.
I think you have non-judgment and support. So some people have a really hard time asking for help and feeling like that they should be able to organize. You're never going to get any, you're always going to get a supportive partner. Someone who can help you reach your goals and always remind you what those goals are, will help you go through your things, get organized, and create systems and processes that can make you the most organized, efficient that you want to be.
And maybe just having a third-party, unbiased person to sort of give you their blessing or permission to let go of things, right?
Absolutely.
I have a hard time letting go.
Absolutely. And people will say, well, should I? Or I say, well, there's not ever any shoulds. And so we talk through it, help people make the best decisions about their things.
That makes sense. Well, we've all been home a little extra lately with all the COVID stuff, and so some of our viewers may be thinking they've identified, certain projects at home that they need to tackle. So what are some tips that you have for getting started, maybe in small ways, but tackling some of those projects that they want to get going on?
No matter what you're working with or where you're organizing, I always direct clients to think about group, decide, and organize. So group is, you've got to pull everything out. You have to look at all of your shoes, look at all of your items, pull out your pantry and see what it is that needs to be organized. This can be very overwhelming because once they get everything out, they're not sure what to do with it.
Yes.
That's where you move to decide. What is it that can be consolidated? What is it that you want to get rid of? And if so, how do you want to get rid of it? And then what is it that you want to keep? And then the last step is to organize. So after you see, here are all of my things, what are the supplies or containers that I might need, and then grouping everything, putting them, making sure everything has a home, and then organizing them in that space.
Well, I bet you can give folks some guidance too on, I think I wouldn't know where to donate or who takes what and that kind of thing, and just the getting rid of process. I bet you can help with that a lot too.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many resources. And I would say every project is different. Every client has different goals. And so with that come different vendors or solutions. And that's another thing an organizer can help you with, is pulling all of the right pieces together to accomplish your project.
Quickly, I want to talk a little bit about outside spaces because we're all spending a lot more time outside right now, being summertime and just quarantined at home. So tell me a little bit about organizing outside quickly.
I think that because we are all spending time outside, it's not usually something that we do, or it may be new. We have several different options that we can organize. I always recommend looking at what you already have or things that you might use in new or different ways. I always think a outdoor storage box can be used so many ways, whether it's your deck pillows, kids and activities and items for the kids to play with, or hospitality when people are coming over entertaining, as everyone's outside socially distancing. It's always good to have all of that ready to go so you aren't running around trying to gather them when people come over.
I love it. That's all the time we have. We're going to have you come back. So Kealie Williams with Parallel Solutions, thank you so much for being here today. Great tips. Well, thank you all for watching as well. As always, I hope you found some helpful home info that you can use in today's episode. Be sure to mark your calendar for next month's episode on August 7th for a dining experience in the Gulch you don't want to miss, plus creating a backyard oasis with peak pools. Between now and then, if there's anything at all I can do to help you, please reach out at RachelHolderHomes.com. See you next time.